happy Halloween. I'm Eric Johnson, content strategist here at Umami Marketing. As a digital agency, one of the most important things your team can do is to stay in touch and in the loop with your finger on the pulse of everything that's going on in the marketing industry. One of the best ways to do that, and sort of a culmination of everything that's happened in the previous year, is the Inbound Conference. This year it was all digital, but it was so awesome nonetheless. And all the content's actually online and on the cloud, so you can access it whenever you like, which is amazing because I get to keep going back to old seminars and Q&As with really amazing and insightful leaders in the industry to see what's going on and what we can look forward to in 2021. So one of this year's speakers that really stood out to me is Kelsey Formost. She is a copywriting extraordinaire, and I'm really excited to share with you guys 3 of her tips to 3x your results in your copywriting. So in Kelsey's copywriting seminar, she really emphasizes and preaches the 3 C's: clarity, connection, and conversions. And I'm going to jump right in and start talking about clarity. And one of the things that she really preaches is clarity over cleverness. And it's a sentence that always pops up in my mind whenever I'm writing copy. I mean, think about it. If you don't remember anything from the next minute of this video, you'll definitely remember clarity over cleverness. 3 words over 50 words every single time will always benefit your audience. So keep in mind, clarity over cleverness. Kelsey goes on to drill down deeper into the fact that clarity over cleverness wins every time. She goes on to state that 80% of readers in long form content only read the headlines and sub-headlines. If something is interesting in the headlines, they'll dive deeper into the content of the paragraph body. But typically, 80% of your audience is only reading your subtitles or your titles. So if you can be as concise and deliver your message within that section of your copy, you'll have the most success. It's the 80-20 rule at play. The second of the 3 C's is connection. As copywriters, we know that our main priority is to solve our audience's pain point. When they find our content, they want to know, what's in it for me? And if we keep that in mind, we'll always be directed to be solving the problem that our audience is having. Now, when we're writing our content, we should also keep in mind the frequently asked questions that might pop up at the end of reading our article and infuse those answers into our content so that no questions are left unanswered. Kelsey suggests using testimonials whenever you can. Testimonials often offer the same language or repetitive language from your exact target market. And knowing the words that they use to describe your product is a really helpful way for you to describe your own product when you're first introducing it to your audience. So mine those testimonials and those reviews and take that exact language that your target audience that really loves your product is using to reinforce your authority in your own field, in your own market. The last of the 3 C's in Kelsey's copywriting seminar was conversions. And in my opinion, it's the most important one. At the end of the day, we want to execute. We want to capture that email. We want to convert somebody who's browsing into a buyer. It's all about the conversions, and your copy should keep this paramount when you're writing it. Now, the first key to conversions is to set goals for your content. Have an end goal in mind and always be thinking of that North Star while you're writing your content. Create clear and concise calls to action. If somebody is scrolling through a blog post or a piece of copy of yours, they should clearly be able to see a call to action pop out at them. Always keep in mind that the best place to reach your target audience is in the inbox. Now, this last tip that Kelsey shared blew my mind away. She goes on to state that statistically, we need about 8 reoccurring instances of a message to really feel the urge to act on it. Your inbox is basically your home base on the internet. If you have more than one tab open on your computer, it's most likely that one of them is your inbox. It's always the place that you go back to check to see if you've gotten a response from a customer, to see if there's any upcoming sales, whatever your interests are, they all funnel into your inbox. So it should be no surprise that if you can land your messaging into somebody's inbox, into your target audience's inbox, and you can do that on a repeated basis, the more likely it is that you are able to convert them into a successful customer. So always keep in mind that the best place to reach your target audience is in the inbox. So to summarize, here are the 3 C's to 3x your copywriting results. Number 1 is clarity. Number 2 is connection. The 3rd C is conversions. I love the Inbound Conference. If you guys have any comments or suggestions for something you'd like to see in the future, let us know down below, and we'll see you again very soon.